What are boundaries and how to create healthy boundaries in your life? That exactly we will discuss today in this video, so watch out till the end. Hi beautiful souls, this is Vithika. Welcome to my channel Divine Healing. If you are a subscriber, clicked on this video, thank you so much for watching. And if you're someone new watching me for the first time, welcome to my channel. So today we will talk about boundaries. Previously, I made a video where I mentioned that if you really want to know about boundaries, you can leave a comment. And some of you have commented on that boundaries. So here is the video, a detailed video about boundaries. Now, let's understand what is a boundary. We all live in a house. We all live somewhere. And around our house, we see there are walls, which we call as boundary walls. It separates us or our house from the other house in our society, right? Similarly, like a house, our body, our mind, our soul, this entire body also need boundaries. Physical boundaries and mental boundaries. We need both in our life. Let's understand what is the role of a boundary. When you have a boundary around your house, you keep all the ends locked, except there's only a gate which you keep with lock and key, right? Why? Because you don't want others to cross it, because you don't want trespassers, because you want to keep your house safe. In our life, similarly, we need such boundaries. When you do not have boundaries, people and situation cross your limit and they do things that damages us. The main reason for which you need to build boundaries in your life is to prevent yourself from manipulation and damage of the others and prioritize self-love. When you do not have boundaries, you will not be able to self-love yourself, and people will easily manipulate you, damage you, and exploit you in a lot more way. Boundaries is that be aware of what is not acceptable and normalize saying no to things that does not align with your purpose of life, and do what is best for you. It is not your responsibility to keep everyone happy, to keep everyone pleased. And when a person is aware of these 3 points, he or she know what boundaries are actually. Boundaries create a safe space around you. So if someone tries to manipulate you, if someone tries to harm you mentally, physically, if you have your own boundaries, they will not be able to cross that limit. When you have a boundary of not picking up call after 11 p.m., trust me, no one can disrupt your sleep because you have created that boundary. If you believe that no sex before marriage or no sex before commitment, then you have the chance of not being exploited by anybody. And this is how you create a safe space for your mental and physical health as well. So this is a rough sketch about what boundaries look like. Boundaries are things that keep you safe from the external people and happenings and situations. Now let's understand the second part of the video, how to create healthy boundary for yourself. Number 1, set boundaries for what you don't want to see, what you don't want to hear, and what you don't want to do. If you don't want to see a person, a situation, an image, set boundaries around it. If you don't want to hear certain language, some people's abusive behavior, or any kind of news, gossip, set boundaries around those people who create those things that you do not want to hear. And doing. If you have some ethics of life, if you have some morals in life, create a boundary around you so that if someone try to make you do certain thing that can cross your boundaries will be strong enough to stop you. So seeing, hearing and doing, these are the 3 areas where you need to create your boundaries first. Number 2, decide what you will and what you will not tolerate. When you decide what you will and what you will not tolerate, you will see a lot of people will not be able to come across your life and criticize you, abuse you, treat badly with you. because you're not allowing certain behavior. So your tolerance level has been decided. You decide up to this And after this limit, I'm not going to tolerate. This is a healthy boundary. Number 3, very important. Pay attention to people, how their reaction is when you act upon your boundaries. If your boundaries are making some people feeling uncomfortable, mark my words, these peoples are unhealthy for you. If you do not want to go out after 11 p.m., if you don't want to hang out, if you don't want to have alcohol, you have your boundary. But if some people are provoking you to do that, if some people feel uncomfortable because you put a boundary, those people are not healthy for you, because they don't want your highest good. They just want another sheep in the herd, and your highest good will always be compromised by this kind of people. So notice this kind of people who feel uncomfortable when you create boundaries in your life. Number 4, not allowing anyone to derail you from your purpose of life and growth in life. If somebody is derailing you, you want to read 1 hour extra for your exam, but some people are trying to pull you out of that situation and want to make you have fun with them or want to go out and hang out. Trust me, you need to create boundaries around those people. Because this is the doing thing that I mentioned in the first point, that decide boundaries around what you hear, see and do. So these people are trying to derail you, move you from your purpose of life, from the growth sphere. So they will not add any value in your life. And if you do not create boundaries for this kind of people, they will not suffer, you will suffer. Now, before moving on to the last point, if my videos are giving you any value, then do subscribe this channel. I post videos every Monday to Friday. Some of the other video will surely help you in your life journey, and I'm sure you will love to binge watch my channel. So do subscribe. Now, moving on to the last point, number 5. Create healthy boundaries by not allowing people to break your morals and ethics of life. If you have some morals and ethics in your life, then create boundaries so that not even you can cross that boundary. That's true. Sometimes we break our own boundary. If you make a hole in the boundary of your house, you will see a lot of trespassers coming into your house from that hole. So you need to respect your boundaries. And anyone who is trying to deviate you from your rules, morals and ethics of life is a person who herself or himself do not respect their own boundary, but they love to exploit others' boundaries. Your morals and values define you, your course of life, your background, your pedigree. So if you are very strong about your morals and values, keep a boundary around it, and that's how you can save yourself from a lot of distractions from the outside. So we complain a lot about people, that people do this with us, that with us. If you're a strong person, strong mentality person, and create healthy boundaries around people, situation and life, and who don't betray herself or himself by breaking their own boundaries, trust me, a lot of the problems of your life will be solved like magic. So that was today's video. Do leave a comment below about what healthy boundaries you have in your life right now and what healthy boundaries you want to create in your life. I would love to know it in the comment section. In coming up videos, more about boundaries will be discussed and you will get a great amount of value out of it. So do subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.